offense will kick it away to start. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Florida Gators offense is on the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Back to throw, it's Mertens. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They've got the screen set up.
And that's what defense is all about. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
Looking for a block. It's Restrepo. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great one.
He'll take a shot. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Canes! Then they strike first. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Gators decide to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Looking for a block. It's Restrepo. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Hands it off. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Getting some heat. Takes the easy completion. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? He'll do it himself. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to Johnson. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. They took it 71 yards down the field, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking to pass. It's Ward. It's complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Power football with the run. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To throw, it's Ward. Finds his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Restrepo. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. He wants to throw here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Well, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Using the spin move. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Touch pass on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. The handoff to Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to pass, it's Mertens. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Arroyo. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. The give on the inside. Thrust that arm out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Running with power. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The give to the tailback. Trucks through the defender. He's now up to 70 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. Miami, 17-7. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
He's got his man. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Restrepo. Bust through behind his pad. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's George. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Now they'll run it to the right here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Canes get it past the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, though.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Pressure coming. Gets away. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The Gators send out the punt unit. Move to get open. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Ward. He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 21 over the Sharks. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Burton. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. They're going to throw it again. This time it's complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll throw it on first down. He's got an open man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking to throw, it's Mertens. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Ward. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The inside handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Just gets rid of it before the heat. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive in the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, he got good yards. He didn't get the first down, but now he's in a situation where 3rd down becomes something where it's not predictable. Now it's a situation where they can go out and have success.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Restrepo. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Touchdown, Canes! And the route is on. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Gators have this offense rolling. Running back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, this game 1, it's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Quick spin on the ride. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Ward. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. This time he's got his man. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. No, he just flat ran over it. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. And the Hurricanes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Oh, big juke to get past. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Air Force has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there. And now we have ourselves a blowout. They're up by 21 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the running back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass, it's Mertz. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Martinez on the carry. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Motion from the offense. On the move. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Pulls and fires complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They go to the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Badger. And the big game. They've got it on the 46. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mertz. He finds his man. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Now well within striking distance. That third down play gets them a first at the 29. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Here comes the offense on second down.
29. Brings up second down.
This time they'll go to the running game. Hard running there. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida!
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards.
21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. To the air, it's Ward. Finds a spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Restrepo. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Nothing to kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll turn to Martinez. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Finds his tight end. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll run it to the right. Runs through a tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Canes line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. A first down for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Gets it out fast. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Gator! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisville is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice.
The back goes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Discards a man. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup. On first down from their own 22. Quarterback checking the play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. At the 35, he's loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
At the 40, there he goes. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll give it to the back. Quick step and go. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Right back to him on the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Pushes ahead. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the two-point try is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
49, Florida, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to go up top on first down. This time he's got it. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air. It's Mertens. Out of the backfield, he's open.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Tosses it incomplete. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. The Gators in the hurry-up.
7 yards on the play. Now, fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.